James ready?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Take 4.
Alright.
What's going on, Faded Culture? It's Sergio Barron, and we're back again with another haircut tutorial. Today we got my boy James here on the chair.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to my 6'3" family in the building.
There you go.
Let's go. And today we'll be doing a low skin fade while keeping the C cup, and I'm also going to show you how to blend in a skin fade to a length like this. And also, before we start, I'd like to quickly thank everybody that's purchased some of our merch on our website. And if y'all haven't, feel free to check it out at fadedculture.co. We also just dropped our new shadow tees that have that print right here on the left chest, and we also got the big print on the back. It's a little bit of an oversized tee, but they're pretty dope. So if y'all are interested, feel free to check them out. I'm gonna leave the website link down in the description, as well as with all the tools and products that we use on this video. So with that being said, let's just jump right into this tutorial. Okay guys, to start, I will close the lever on my clipper all the way to a 0. Then I will lay down my first line starting from the bottom of where the C-cup line ends. Then I will just take that line all around the head, keeping it low and making sure we end up at the same place but on the opposite side. You will also want to make sure that this first line runs as clean and straight as possible around the head, since the rest of our lines will run according to this first line. So if this one ain't straight, then the rest of the haircut won't be straight. So just take your time and in a smooth manner lay down this first guideline as clean as possible. Next, what I'm gonna do is just dampen the hair a little bit so that the hair is a lot more controllable up top with our comb. And then what I'm gonna do is just kind of part out this fringe area out of the way, and then just comb the rest of the hair off to the side so that this will be the hair that will be blended into the fade. And next, I'm going to open the lever on the clipper all the way to lay down my next guideline. For this one, I'm going to just come up about a ½ inch from the previous line. Next, I will throw on the one guard still with that lever open to lay down my next guideline. Again, I'm going to come up about another ½ inch from the previous. Next, I will throw on the number 2 guard still with that lever open, and again coming up about another ½ inch. Next, I'm going to throw on the number 3 guard with the lever open, and we're going to come up about another ½ inch, but this time kind of following the shape of his head. So as I dig the clipper in, I'm going to just scoop it out, trying to connect the side length to the top length. And now I'm gonna just wet the hair a little bit so I can start connecting the side to the top. I will pull a section from the back, or starting from the back, and then I'm gonna just line up my fingers vertically, and then whatever hair hangs out, I will just snip that away to connect the side length to the top. And I will repeat that same process, coming up a little section at a time, and just making sure to connect all the side length to the top. And now we're gonna start blending out these guidelines. First, I'm gonna start with the uppermost guideline, and for that one I will use the 1½ clip with that lever positioned on that 3/4 spot, and then I'm gonna just attack that top guideline a little at a time until I completely blend it out. And don't worry about the bulk you see above at the moment. We'll just come back later on in the haircut to take it out with our thinning shears. Next, I will move on to that middle guideline, and for this I will use the ½ clip, still keeping that lever on that 3/4 position, and I will start attacking that middle guideline until we can soften it as much as possible. Note that it won't completely take it out, so to completely take it out, I will throw on the 1 clip with that lever still on that 3/4 position, and then I will just attack the rest of that guideline until it's blended out completely. And now for this guideline, it will take 3 lever positions: closed, halfway, then all the way open. I'll start with it closed, and then I will start blending that line out a little at a time to soften it all up. Then I will open the lever halfway and continue blending a tad bit higher, and then last I will open the lever all the way to finish blending out the last line completely. So you see here it was closed, then I opened it halfway, continue blending a tad bit higher, Then here I just opened it all the way to finish connecting that line to the rest of the fade. Also, don't forget guys that I always leave all these steps down in the description in written format so y'all can follow. And last for the touch-up work, I will throw on the half clip, open that lever to that 3rd quarter position, and then I will just look for any little dark areas in the fade, and then I will just blend them right out using the corners of the clipper so I can take them out in a more detailed manner. Moving forward, I will just line up my C-cup area starting at the tempo peak area and then just trying to follow his natural lineup just to sharpen up that curve. And then to take out the rest of the bottom of the hair, I will start by taking out the uppermost part of that bottom of the hair first, just to kind of really bald it out as much as possible and blend it into the fade. And then I will proceed with taking out the rest of the bottom of the hair. And since we did it this way, it will leave like a little faint line, and that's going to serve as another guideline to tell us how high to come up with our electric shaver. In this tutorial, I did do the haircut focusing on one section at a time, and this is just to kind of give y'all another alternative way as to how to approach the haircut. So again, repeating the same process, starting by laying down our next guideline with the clipper no guards and the lever all the way open, coming up only about a ½ inch. And then we'll lay down our next guideline another ½ inch higher, but with the 1 guard lever all the way open. Then next we'll throw on that 2 guard again with that lever all the way open and come up about another ½ inch. And now again I will throw on that 3 guard with the lever open all the way, and we're just going to focus on coming up another ½ inch but trying to connect the side length to the top as much as possible. And now again, to blend out the guidelines, I will start by taking out the uppermost guideline with that 1½ clip, open that lever to that 3rd quarter position. And next for that middle guideline, I will throw on that ½ clip, again keeping that lever on that 3rd quarter position and attacking the initial start of that guideline. And to completely take it out, we're going to throw on that 1 guard, still keeping that lever on that 3rd quarter position to completely take out that middle guideline. And then for our last line to take out, we will start with that clipper lever closed all the way, then we open that lever halfway, and then we open it all the way to finish taking out that last guideline completely. And then again guys, I just threw on that ½ clip to that 3rd quarter position lever just to take out any little dark areas that I saw in the fade. And same as before, taking out the bottom of the hair with our trimmers and then following that up with our electric shavers to really get it down to the skin. And now we're just gonna dampen the hair a little bit to finish connecting the side to the top. Again guys, just pulling out about a finger in width of a section at a time, and then just pulling that section out in a vertical manner. And again, just whatever hangs out, we're just gonna snip it right out with our scissors. And then moving forward to the back side of his head, again starting with that clipper lever open all the way with no guard, and then our next line will be set in with the 1 guard lever open, and then the next line will be set in with the 2 guard lever open, and then next we'll just throw on that 3 guard lever open, trying to connect the side lane to the top. And then to blend out that uppermost guideline, it's with that 1½ clip on that 3rd quarter position, And then the middle guideline will be taken out with the half clip and the one guard on that 3/4 position. And then the last line will be taken out with the clipper lever closed, and then halfway, and then all the way open. And then we'll come in and do our touch-up work with that half clip, using the corners of the clippers and then just blending out any little dark areas. On the back side, I felt that I even had to come in with the one clip with that 3/4 position to finish taking out little dark areas. And for the bottom of the hair, as well as before, we just use our trimmers and then our electric shavers to bald it out. And then we just connect it again with our shears and our comb, pulling out a section at a time to blend in the the back length to the top of his head. Then once done with the fade, I just blow dried everything completely dry, and then just kind of pushed it with my hands into the direction that I kind of want the hair to lay until it dried in that position. And then I came in with my thinning shears just to kind of help blend in any little dark bulk areas that I saw in the fade to finish creating that smooth blend. And then I came in and applied a little bit of shaving gel on the C-cup area, and with my straight razor just kind of sharpened those that area as detailed as possible. And then to finish stylizing this cut, I threw in a little bit of texturizing powder just to give his hair a dry look finish. And here's the before and here's the after. Hope y'all guys enjoyed this tutorial and were able to learn something from it. If y'all did, please give it a thumbs up and let me know what y'all thought about it down in the comment section. Again guys, don't forget to check out our merch at fadedculture.co. My name is Sergio Barron, this is Faded Culture, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.